Well, what's going on YouTube? It's Ordyh here bringing you another video. Before I get into it, I just want to apologize for the lack of content the past couple weeks. I've just been taking like a little small break from it. I didn't want to do it, but it kind of did. I kind of like ran out of, not like ran out of things to talk about, but it was just like more like just staying away from everything for a minute. This week though, I am posting a video about every day this week, so I do have like a lot of stuff for you guys. Today is my Payback review. For those of you who obviously don't know, or do know, I am a huge wrestling fan, so I do talk about wrestling on here occasionally, as well as Call of Duty. So let's get into it. The first match, the pre-show, Mask versus Hair, El Torito versus Hornswoggle. Not as good as their WLC, but it was okay, I guess, for what they can do. El Torito ended up winning, shaving Hornswoggle's head, moving on. First match, the official first match of the night, it was Sheamus versus Cesaro for the United States Championship. When Heyman came out to introduce Cesaro, Heyman was like, I am the advocate of a Paul Heyman guy. Not that kind of Paul Heyman guy, though. He's across the street, and it was pretty much like a jab at CM Punk. It was kind of funny, but at the same time, it was like, like, obviously they keep bringing it up, but they have to because it was in Chicago, so obviously they had to. It was a pretty good match. Cesaro and Sheamus are both ridiculous brawlers, so it was good to go back and forth. They were fighting. Sheamus ended up winning, so he retained the title. Second match was a tag team match. It was Ryback versus the Brotherhood. Again, another good match. It was pretty good back and forth. Cody Rhodes ended up getting pinned by Ryback by trying to do a disaster kick, and Ryback caught him for the shell shock. So Ryback ended up winning. At the end of the match, Cody Rhodes grabbed the mic and said to Goldust, I feel like you need a better tag team partner. Dropped the mic and left. So I think that the Brotherhood is done. I don't know. We'll see tonight on Raw. Next match was Rusev versus Big E. Again, another good back and forth match. Big E showed that Rusev is not some, he showed that he could be almost beaten. Big E did spear him through the ropes, like outside. It was pretty cool. Rusev ended up winning. He super kicked him, and then he put him in the accolade. Done. But it was a pretty good match. It showed that Rusev, it wasn't just like a squash match, though. It was actually a back and forth. Rusev had a fight for the win this time. But yeah, it was a good match. I liked it. Next match was supposed to be Bo Dallas versus Kofi Kingston. Match ended in a no contest because Kane came out for whatever reason and beat the hell out of Kofi, tombstoned him. Bo Dallas grabbed a mic and told him, it's okay that you got beat up because you just gotta, if you just believe, just like everyone needs to believe. I thought it was hilarious. I like Bo Dallas a lot. I am a believer, so it's all good. Hopefully we see an actual match tonight about Bo Dallas. Next match was Bad News Barrett versus RVD. Intercontinental match. Again, back and forth, pretty good match, all in all. Bad News Barrett ended up winning with the Bullhammer, obviously kept this title, so yeah. Before I get into the next three matches, I guess I won't talk about the segment of Stephanie and Dana Bryan. Stephanie said, either you fork over the titles or I'm firing Brie. And what happened instead was Dana Bryan kept the titles, which is a good thing because he, in my opinion, it would have went. All of this would have been for nothing, especially because, it would have just been for nothing if he just forked it over. What ended up happening was Brie quit, got fired, quit, and slapped the shit out of Stephanie. It was pretty cool to see that. Stephanie had no response, so she walked out of the arena or walked out of and that was it. Everyone celebrating. Yes, yes, yes. All right, but yeah, that was pretty much the end of that. The next three matches, like I said, this one is the John Cena versus Bray Wyatt last man standing match. It was good, but there was something I didn't like about it. I mean, obviously Bray Wyatt came out with the family, so Luke and Eric were out there. John Cena came out by himself. They surrounded the ring. The Usos came out. I felt like there was too much interaction with the other four guys. It wasn't like a bad thing, but at the same time, I felt like it was too much. They kept interfering. Luke and Eric interfered, then the Usos came. They're all brawling for a little bit, and then they left, and then they came back out. Luke and Eric ran back out, and the Usos ran back out, and they're fighting again. And then one of the Usos put Rowan through a table. Luke Harper superplexed the other Uso through two tables, and that was pretty much the end of that. But there was still I kept feeling like they interfered too much. But again, Cena and Bray put on a good match. Cena had a cool spot where he took the steel stairs and threw him across the ring. Like he was in the ring, Bray was outside the ring. He threw him over the ropes and hit Bray. Like it looked like really good. Like he sold it pretty perfectly. Bray actually did cut his arm open. If you noticed that, if you did watch the pay-per-view last night. But yeah, Cena ended up winning, which I didn't like. But hey, whatever. Maybe it's just further continuation. My cat keeps like hitting these cords over here, so I'm like keep doing this with my arms. But he's distracting me, little guy over here. But stop it. But Cena ended up winning. He attitude adjusted Bray through the sound, like the technical station, like the sound booth area, like through a like box, and they put more boxes on top of Bray. He ended up winning. Like I said, I don't like that he won, but I don't know. I'll be okay if they fought again, because the more Cena fights Bray and other people, that means that he's not going to be in the title picture. I'm obviously okay with that. Next match was Paige versus Alicia Fox. It was actually a good Divas match. The Divas have, I said before in my last video, putting on a hell of a show lately. They've been stepping up their game a lot, so I'm good with that. I'm glad with that, because Diva matches, you know, obviously for a while this sucked. No one cared to watch it, but now they're actually fighting now. Alicia Fox she has been lately putting on an amazing performance as this crazy chick. Paige obviously is amazing. Paige ended up winning with her finisher, Scorpion Crosslock, Reverse Scorpion Crosslock, which is, in my opinion, the best finisher right now. I don't care what anyone says. So yeah, she retained. Everyone retained their titles tonight, which is a good thing. That's fine, because everyone who's a champion right now, I'm okay with. The last match of the night, obviously, was a no-holds-barred 6-man elimination tag team match, which was really good. I love that match. The only thing I had about it was, okay, before the match ended, it didn't seem like they remembered that it was an elimination match, because it was about like 10:45, 10:50 almost, and I'm like, no one's got eliminated yet. Like, in the beginning, it just, like, the first, like, 10-15 minutes was just a 6-man tag match. It was just them fighting, back and forth, tagging in him, isolating someone, beating up someone. Like, no one got eliminated. And then it started turning to, like, the no-hold-barred brawl. Like, there was, like, stairs and kendo sticks and chairs and ladders, not ladders, like a table and stuff. They triple powerbomb Roman Reigns through a table. They fought in the front by the Titantron stuff. Seth Rollins had a cool spot where he jumped off of the Mini-Tron thing and knocked over Evolution. It was pretty good brawl when it turned into that. Everyone got beat up. Dean Ambrose got pedigreed on a chair. Everyone thought it was like over. Like, man, the Evolution is gonna win, but nope. Ended up getting back into the ring after Rollins did the spot. Rollins ended up pinning Batista after Reigns speared Batista. So first person's gone is Batista in his bright blue outfit, as everyone called him, Blue Tista. Next was Randy Orton got eliminated because Ambrose hit the Dirty Deeds, his finisher, onto a steel chair, pinned Orton. He's gone. So now it's 3-1. Obviously, it's like, oh crap, Triple H's about to get beat up really bad. Not really. Batista and Orton came back out to interfere. Batista hit a spear on someone. Orton RKO'd someone and threw a sledgehammer Triple H. Didn't really work out, though. What ended up happening was Roman Reigns speared Triple H, pinned him, 1, 2, 3, it was over. Shield won, clean swept, 3-0, done. I was pretty okay with that, to see that no one from the Shield got eliminated. So it's showing that all 3 members are strong. It's not just one person. Everyone's thinking, oh, it's just Roman. It's not. They work together. That's why they're a group. That's why they're the best group, in my opinion. So I'm glad with that. The pay-per-view, all in all, in my opinion, was good. It wasn't great, but it was not bad either. Like, it was watchable, it was enjoyable, so it was entertaining. But I'm gonna wrap this video up. Like, comment, subscribe are always appreciated around here. I appreciate it. Like I said, the rest of the week's gonna be about Call of Duty, so if you guys don't like wrestling and skip over these videos, don't worry, Call of Duty will be here the rest of the week. As always, if a problem is in your way, just #erase them. Bye.